But first, let's head over to Bournemouth and that incredible rags to riches story. A club facing liquidation just 6 years ago will be hosting Premier League football next season. Our reporter Jamie Weir can bring us some more reaction.
Thanks, welcome back to Bournemouth. We've been promising you the main man himself all morning, and here he is, Eddie Howe. First things first, Eddie, how was the party?
Well, it was a good gathering for the families, for the players, and of course the staff as well. So it's just good to be together and to be each other's company, and such a great night for the club.
I've asked you a number of times over the course of the season to sort of put this fairy tale into context, and you've always been, we're not quite there yet. Well, now you are there, so just try to put into terms the achievement that you've had with this club.
It's just been an incredible journey, and when you look back the time when we were struggling and really struggling to stay in existence, to be in this position we didn't think would ever be possible, and it's taken an incredible amount of work from a lot of people to get here, and of course they're loyal supporters that we talk about so frequently, but they do deserve all the credit at this stage, because it's down to them that the club's still here.
What were those dark days like?
Well, they were bleak because you didn't really know from day to day what the future held for Bournemouth. With so many financial troubles for a number of years, you did worry whether the business was actually viable and whether someone would take it on and make a success of it. Thankfully, you had people that had Bournemouth in their hearts. Chairman Jeff Mostyn put his own money into the club to keep it funding through administration. And then, of course, coming out of administration and getting a couple of promotions certainly helped. And the new owner, Denham, came in, and he's really taken the club onto a new level. And it's those people that really have made the difference.
Denham is still a bit of a mystery figure to a lot of people. What can you tell us about him, what he's done? Well,
he's just a private man that doesn't want to be in the spotlight, but I can tell everybody behind the scenes that he cares deeply about the club. He wants to do things the right way. He's invested in the facilities, not just the playing squad. But he has put his own money in to try and take the club into a different era, really, and to have the bravery to do that, because it's not always, you're definitely not guaranteed success in football. And he's taken a brave stance, and thankfully it's paid off for him.
And to an extent, the hard work now begins. It's going to be a busy old summer, isn't it? Give us an idea of what needs to be done at the stadium, the bits and bobs you need to take care of, whether you'll be adding to your squad.
Well, certainly the stadium, yeah. There's lots of things that we'll need to fix and put right, and to make sure that we're ready for Premier League football. In terms of the playing squad, that's something that I'm about to prepare for now. Go in and start working again, and that's the beauty of being a football manager. It never stops, and you move on. We've obviously got a big game on Saturday that we'd love to win, and then we're planning all the time.
Yeah, I suppose you would like to win the league as well. You've been top of the league for such a lot of the season. You would like to win it.
We'd love to, but that's not in our hands. That's in Watford's hands, and we will just try and do our bit and try and go to Charlton and be professional, and make sure we don't fall off our high standards that we've set.
I know you're always very feet in the ground and you don't look too far ahead, but there must be one trip that you're looking forward to. Old Trafford, the Emirates, Stamford Bridge. Is there one that really sticks out next season?
It's difficult to say. I think the Premier League's such an amazing league with so many visits for us as a club that we've never been on before. That's going to be something every week. It'll be a new experience and something we really look forward to. It's difficult to pick one out. And
I'm sure the dust hasn't quite settled. You're still pinching yourself to believe that this has actually happened.
Yeah, it does seem a bit strange. When you work so hard for something, you're desperate to achieve it, and when you get there, it's difficult to express yourself and express your feelings. But we're very happy. But of course, as I said, football never stops, and we've got to look forward to tomorrow and make sure we're prepared for the next challenge.
Eddie, thanks very much for your time, and enjoy the celebrations. Long may they continue. What a story. It's an overused cliche fairy tale, but it really has been a fairy tale. Eddie Howe came in 6 and a bit years ago with the club sitting second bottom of League Two, and now the Premier League is just a few months away. What a story.